My recent video on the Instant Sambar Premix has been a great success, and subsequently many subscribers requested me for an Instant Rasam Premix. So here it is. If you remember, the Instant Sambar Premix could give you a tasty sambar in just 10 minutes. But this Instant Rasam Premix can give you a delicious rasam in just 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. Awesome, isn't it? The mull point towards the end of the video would probably surprise you. How many different types of rasam do you think you can make? So do watch the video until the end. Namaskaram. I'm Sujata, an educator in biology and environmental science, a health and wellness consultant, and your host on MUNCH&MULL. Rasam is a classic example of Indian traditional functional food with all its ingredients medically attributable to cure various ailments backed by scientific evidence. What are functional foods? You can discover all about them in this episode on Makhana Kheer, the link of which is given above. But watch this video after this episode. Rasam is an all-time traditional comfort food for South Indians. Simply speaking, it is a spice-rich brew. You could call it a traditional South Indian soup. This traditional soup goes by the name of Rasam in Tamil Nadu and Kerala. It is also known as Saru in Karnataka and Charu in Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, the meaning of which is essence or juice. Piping hot rasam is generally had mixed with rice, but you can also dip vadas in rasam, and the dish is popularly called rasavadai. Many South Indians love it. Rasam can also by itself be used as a comfort drink. Rasam is generally made with tamarind pulp as its base. Various interesting variations are discussed in the mull point of this episode. Did you know that rasam made with pepper is the source of the globally popular mulligatawny soup, and I have given the recipe of the pepper rasam in this link above. Traditional rasam making involves multiple steps. First and foremost, you need to have the rasam powder, soak the tamarind, cook the dal, mix it and then season it. But today's recipe is instant. You just mix the premix rasam powder, boil it and season it, and delicious rasam is ready to sip. I've taken half a cup of tur dal, 1/3 cup of chana dal, 2 tablespoons of jeera or cumin seeds, a handful of curry leaves, 3/4 cup of dhania seeds or coriander seeds, about 7 to 8 chilies. Now the chili quantity you can alter it to your taste, and a lemon sized ball of tamarind. A tablespoon of turmeric powder, a tablespoon of jaggery powder, which is optional, but a little tinge of sweetness in the rasam is really nice. Salt to taste. And by the way, I have included asafoetida or hing as one of the ingredients in the rasam premix. I use this infrequently, and that is the reason I had omitted it in the Instant Sambar Premix, but you can definitely add it there also. You may have also noticed that I do not generally use onion and garlic. Do feel free to include it according to your tastes. Except the powders, I will be dry roasting all the other ingredients. So let's heat the kadhai first. So now the kadhai is heated. I'm reducing the flame. Let's roast the tur dal. We just have to roast it till all the moisture is gone, if at all there's any moisture, and the color changes. And you keep adjusting the flame, and very important that nothing should get burnt. So now it has changed color. The dark that you see is basically the dal is with skin. Now we'll add the chana dal. As I said, roast it till it just changes color. So now it's changed color, I'll remove it. Now adding the dhania or coriander seeds. You can hear the popping sound, the color has changed. So I'll remove this now. Adding the chili. The chili is also changed color, and actually when you touch it, a crispiness has come. So just roast it till that point. Adding the pepper. peppers just to actually heat it. So the pepper is done. So now adding the jeera very lightly, just for about 20 seconds. The jeera should not blacken. You can hear the popping of the jeera. That's it. We'll remove this. So now I'm adding the curry leaves. It's washed and dried on a cloth. So we are just removing the moisture and roasting it to a point where they get crunchy. So you can hear a crunchiness, and if you actually try and see, it's getting powdered. So at this stage we'll remove it and store this separately. And now I'm just breaking up this lemon sized tamarind ball and warming it. So I'm switching off the gas now, and this should get roasted in the heat of the kadai itself. We'll just keep this for about a minute or two. The tamarind is done. We'll just remove this. So here are our roasted ingredients. Let it cool completely before we grind this to the rasam premix powder. And as I said, I have kept the roasted curry leaves separately. So now we'll be powdering all our dry ingredients. Adding the turmeric powder, jaggery powder, asafoetida or hing, and salt. Salt, of course, you can adjust it after making the rasam and adjust it accordingly. I have not added the curry leaves at this stage. So let's powder this now. Let's open and check. A wonderful aroma coming, but we need to grind it finer. It's neither too fine nor very coarse, just right. So at this stage, I'm going to add the curry leaves so that we can see shreds of curry leaves in the rasam when we make it, and give it one pulse. So here our extremely aromatic instant rasam premix powder is ready to be used. So let this cool completely. So our instant rasam premix powder is cooled. Let's store this into an airtight container. This stays good for at least 2 to 3 months. Need not be refrigerated, but see that no moisture gets into the bottle. So do not insert a wet spoon, etc. Now let's start making our 5-minute rasam using the instant rasam premix. But before that, I want to share with you the amazing health benefits of the spices used in South Indian cooking, especially sambar and rasam. Check this out. Here is what the simple rasam or sambar could do for you. It could act as an digestive stimulant, antimicrobial, anti-diabetic, anti-lithogenic, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, anti-mutagenic and anti-cancer, and cholesterol lowering. Scientific reviews have shown that rasam made with various spices are helpful in dealing with various health issues. Check this out. Antipyretic, hypoglycemic, improves iron absorption, induces breast milk production, so it is a favored traditional food for mothers who have just delivered a baby. Antimicrobial, general health improvement, and an immunity booster. There is a link of a fantastic study material on rasam given in the description box below, and this study material contains various other research papers that you could refer to if you are interested. So now let's look at the ingredients required to make our instant rasam. I have taken 1.5 tablespoons of my instant rasam premix. For seasoning, I have taken half a teaspoon of clarified butter or ghee, half a teaspoon of mustard seeds, half teaspoon of jeera, and 1 red chilli. Vegans can use any other cooking oil. I have used fresh chopped coriander leaves for garnishing, and I have pureed 1 medium-sized red tomato. Now, tomato puree adds to the color, flavor, and nutrition of the rasam. This is optional. So here we go. So I'm taking this 1.5 tablespoons of instant rasam premix and adding 3 cups of water. Give it a stir, and as I said, this is optional, tomato puree. It gives a lovely reddish tinge to the rasam. Now let's just boil this for about 3 to 4 minutes and season it. So here, let me switch on the gas and heat our rasam. There is salt which is added in the premix So you can taste it at this point of time. If you feel there is less salt, you can always add. That holds true for jaggery also. So it has started to boil. Let it boil for another half a minute to 1 minute. So now the rasam is boiled for a minute. I am switching off the gas and adding the chopped fresh coriander, and next is to season it. Here for seasoning I am taking half a teaspoon of ghee. So let the ghee get heated. Lower the flame, adding the mustard and the jeera and the red chili, and we will add this to the rasam. So here's the seasoning. Tasty and tangy rasam ready in just 5 minutes. Unbelievable, isn't it? You should definitely try it out. Let me taste it. Delicious. It's so soothing, especially when you have a fever or a sore throat and a cough. This Instant Rasam Premix comes in so handy to homemakers, single men and women, students who are staying in hostels, or even when you're traveling and you don't like hotel food, you can just carry this premix. And last but not the least, it is an all-time favorite comfort food. By the way, this set of spices used in the making of rasam is just one of the ways of making rasam. I was personally surprised to find that there are umpteen other ways of making rasam. Let's mull over this. Can you imagine the variety of rasams that could be traditionally made? I myself have experienced these traditional rasams in my childhood. Tomato rasam, lentils or paripu rasam, pepper or milagu rasam, cumin or jeera rasam, ginger or inji rasam, garlic or poond rasam, lemon or erumbuchangai rasam, neem flower or vepampu rasam, long pepper or tipli rasam. Wow, that was impressive, isn't it? But the study material that I have referred to earlier also lists some other amazing varieties of rasam that even I was not aware. Here they are. Horse gram or kollu rasam, Indian gooseberry or nellikkaya rasam, chickpea or kadala rasam, onion or vengaya rasam, raw mango or manga rasam, drumstick flower or murungappu rasam, and rasam made of a herb called modakattan. Now, is that not really something? Even if you rotate these rasam varieties on a regular basis, you will not get bored of it. Do your parents or grandparents know of any other variety of rasam that I have not mentioned? Don't forget to share them in the comment section below. And if this episode was eye-opening for you, then it's important that you share this with your friends and relatives. Do click on that like button to make the YouTube algorithm happy. And if you have still not subscribed to Munch and Mull, it's time, isn't it, to press that subscribe button? Hey, have you subscribed to Munch and Mull? Do click on the subscribe button and press the bell icon to receive notifications of my newest videos uploaded every Saturday.